Hey guys, Lee Dixon Whitetail Partners here. We're standing here in Tennessee. This is a personal food plot that we've got going on the farm here. There is a reason we're standing in this plot, although we're not talking about food plots today. Habitat season is come to a close. We're done with that. We're going to talk about bucks, and we're going to talk about two different types of bucks today and how we can kill them. I've narrowed it down to two different types for a reason. You know, you've got a roamer class buck and then a resident buck. That roamer class, I hope we've all been, staring at bucks all summer. Hope you've got them patterned. They're moving into their winter ranges now, so that pattern's shifting a little bit. I hope you've made that adjustment. But that roamer, he's the most frustrating buck of all. We've all got them, we've all seen them. You've seen them all summer, you've watched them, and then all of a sudden, mid to late October, they're gone. They're gone, and it's frustrating. That's just their personality. Radio collar studies have showed that those roamer type, bucks, they can range anywhere from a mile to 10 to 20 miles away in some extreme instances. So that's just their personality, and where a resident buck is he's more in tune to he's complacent, with what he's got here. He's more in tune to safety. They both value safety, but he's happy. The resident's going to stay in more of a sanctuary type area, where that roamer buck, he could be, 5 miles from you. You just never know. But the big question that most people have is there still opportunity for me to kill that roamer buck? And the answer is absolutely yes, it is. And we're going to talk about that today, and that's why we're standing in this food plot, to be honest with you. That roamer buck, he's going to leave when you have these seasonal shifts that we're talking about. When you go from a summer pattern into your pre-rut type phase there, they're moving into the winter grounds. He's going to go, he knows where he's going. He does it every year. He's a creature of habit. He's going to be gone. All summer those bucks are friends, and then they become more adversarial as you get closer to those breeding months, and he's going to vanish. He's going to go away, and it's frustrating to some hunters. And I want to put your mind at ease and tell you how to kill that buck. So first, I hope that we do have these food sources identified, planted, because if he was on your home, if he started somewhere in here in your range, he's what I call a roamer that you've exported, not imported. You exported that buck. This is his home range for most of the year, just not in those breeder winter months. He's gone, but he knows where his home is, and he will be back. And he'll be back late season, usually January. For us Southerners here, that's when you'll start seeing them come back. They're going to come back to this food. Think about what he's been doing. He's been roaming. He's been, in the rut. He's been chasing does, tending does. He's worn down. He's going to come back to his home range where he knows food is. You can kill him in these late season food plots. It's one of my favorite hunts of the year. Because you anticipate that buck's going to be moving back, and I always have faith in that deer's survival. Even though he's gone away, I have faith that he'll come back. He knows where his home range is. That's the class buck that I call an exported roamer, and there's another class that you import. That's the one that you're sitting there, I've noticed these guys kind of come in on you more towards the end of the rut, when there's less receptive does. You just wake up and your cameras are pinging, and there's just a buck you've never seen before. It's like, oh man, you get excited. Those guys, they're on you, but it's usually a flash in the pan. You know what I'm saying? He's on you. He's come in. He's tending a couple does. He may be there for a day or two, and then he's gone. So when you see that imported roamer versus the one that you've exported, the exported roamer, he's coming back late season. The one that you've imported, he's going to be there just for a couple days. Okay, you got to get on him quick. If your intel's pinging that he's there, go kill him. If you got good weather, good access, go kill him. Get in there then because you won't have that opportunity. It may be a day, it may be half a day that joker's there. So get on him when you can. That's it on the roamer side of the equation. The good thing is there's opportunity for both of those, imported and exported. Pay attention to your property's DNA. This is the most important part of that. They're going to enter and exit your property with covered safety. Look for a main hub system that connects your property to your neighbors. That's what they're going to use. That's what your imported roamers and your exported roamers use. That's their highway. So if you want to get on those bucks and kind of get ahead of that scenario with your cameras to minimize intrusion, do it early. Pay attention to those hubs. You're not going to get a ton of volume of deer on those cameras, but you'll get him, and that's what matters. Definitely that imported guy that you're just going to have just a real quick decision to go kill him. Pay attention to those hub systems that come and go off your property and connect your property to the neighbors. Very, very important that you know that. Let's talk about that resident real quick. I love the resident buck. That's the ones that you can just watch grow. You can strategically target those guys, pre-rut, peak, and post. You've got the whole year. You can see their seasonal shifts, through the year. They're usually in and out, of your property. Most of us don't have, huge properties. Most of them, most of us are working off 50, 100, couple hundred acres, a little bit under their home range, obviously. But this is what that buck values most of all: safety. Definitely in the South, where we have 3-month consecutive rifle seasons here in Tennessee, they know where they are safe. And if you provide that safety for them, they will be on you. And you can strategically target them in the full season. And all 3 of those opportunity zones, you'll be able to target that resident buck. I love the resident bucks. You can build them. You got to be really, really focused and intentional on not jeopardizing your sanctuary integrity. That's where you get in trouble. If you lose your sanctuary integrity, you're going to export that buck onto your neighbor, and there's a good chance he could get killed. So pay attention to that. But I hope this brought some clarity around those 2 different types of deer and a little bit of how to target them. But there is opportunity, significant opportunity with both. You just got to know when to hunt them. And this food plot I'm standing in here, actually I killed a 5-year-old buck that I could not pattern for the life of me, just right over my left shoulder here. I'd have him all summer. He'd leave me. I killed him middle January. And he came back to his food source. That's why I'm standing here. This is developed. I will not hunt this plot at all until late season, because there's no point. This is not where the bucks are going to be tending does during peak rut. This is not where they're going to be. They're going to be coming here. The ones I want to kill are going to be coming here late season, not now. So there's no point in me sitting in this stand and jeopardizing this area. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tip. Hope you have a good season this fall. So thank y'all for watching.